So, how's everyone doing? So, let's talk about a bit of meditation. It's a very hyped up word in today's scenario, in today's current world. Everybody is like, from the Eastern world to the Western world, everybody's like, okay, fine, I'm doing meditation. Different forms of meditation as such they have come around with. But what exactly is meditation? I mean, what's the basis of it? People will go on making different types of meditation and using different tools and skills and musics and people and halls and venues and whatever. But at the core, what is meditation? Like, what does it basically mean to meditate? As far as I have understood, as far as I have listened to, uh, you know, many great people who have been practicing meditation from a very long time, who speak on meditation. And when I heard them and when I collected my own experience from it, what I got to know is that meditation is a process which takes you out of your conscious mind. That's basically it. So, currently, when I'm recording this video, I'm looking at the camera and I know how my hands are moving. Some things are involuntary. In some ways, I'm not in control of my hand movements or what I'm speaking. A few things are out of my control, a few things are in my control, but it's happening because I want it to happen, right? I'm conscious. But if I can go through a process through which my senses, the five senses that I have in my body, those senses go beyond just experiencing the normal, circumstances, the normal reality, right? For example, there's a wall in front of me right now. If I can go through a process where I can keep my eyes open and not see the wall, I want to just see something else. If I can do that, or if I close my eyes, naturally I am seeing just darkness, right? But if I go through a process where I close my eyes and instead of darkness I go into a vivid vision, then that's also a form of meditation. As Vishen Lakhiani, the CEO and founder of Mindvalley, when he speaks about meditation, he says that he doesn't even want and he doesn't even like to mention this word meditation. What he says, what he names it is a transcendental experience, right? An experience through which you can transcend the reality which you are based in and experience a different sort of a dimension or a different sort of a reality, right? So a sort of meditation that I practice, and I have been practicing for a very very long time, probably more than 6 years it's been, but I didn't know that it was a type of meditation, right? What I used to do is, and what I still do is, I every single day, it's not a random process, I take some time out, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I take some time out, and it's generally at night when everyone in my home is sleeping and I'm alone and it's quiet, right? What I do is I just sit and just take a comfortable position. Sometimes I put on some soothing music, sometimes I don't, sometimes I put on these binaural bits, right? And theta beats and delta waves sometimes, and sometimes I don't. So, and I just sit and I just let myself wander off in thoughts. And many people do this. Many people think it's a bad thing, just, you know, losing yourself and getting lost in your thoughts. It's not. It's actually a kind of meditation. But you will get some benefit out of it only if you practice it daily, right? So I just sit down, get myself in a comfortable position, maybe turn on some music and keep myself hydrated, drink some water before that. I just sit and I just let myself wander off in thoughts. It starts from the day itself, what happened to me that day, what conversations did I have with my people, the different tasks that I did, things that I loved, things that I didn't love about the day. Then I don't I consider, I always say this thing, I consider your thoughts, your stream of thoughts as a river, right? All I want you to do is sit by the shore of the river and observe it and watch it. Don't try to hinder its flow, don't try to obstruct its flow, don't try to hold on to it. Because what happens when you try to hold on to water? You can't, it slips out, right? So don't try to hold on to it. I just let my brain go through it, and because I've practiced it for so long, now it's become like a second nature of mine. But yeah, it comes out through practice. Initially you will be holding on to thoughts, but over the time you'll be much more effective at it. So sit down and let your thoughts wander off. It'll start off from the very petty issues of our day-to-day lives, and slowly it'll go on to sometimes things about, okay, what is life, philosophical questions about what is life, who am I, scientific questions, and the conspiracy theories, are aliens out there. It can go anywhere. But the point is, don't judge yourself. If for example your mind is thinking, do aliens exist, okay, maybe not, and you're going into some conspiracy theory in your own mind, you're building up some conspiracy theory. If your rational mind starts speaking at that point that no, 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 you are a person who is educated, you shouldn't think like this, right, it's illogical, then you'll just get out of the meditation phase. You can't judge yourself, or you can't let your rational brain come in the way at that point. You are letting your mind just wander. That's it. And give yourself some time, and every single day start practicing this. When you start practicing this, you'll start getting good at it. And when you start getting good at it, you'll see such a relaxing experience this is. Like, I have done this, and I have faced uh, problems where I'm just so stressed out. I come into this room and I just sit down and I just let my mind wander. And over a period of like 15-20 minutes, when I get out of it finally, it just feels so relaxing. So that's all you have to do. Be in a comfortable space, put on some music maybe if you want to, whatever gets you comfortable, and let's let your mind wander. Just let it wander, right? And if you start practicing it daily, you start seeing the effects. So that is meditation 101 from me. If you like my videos, then please subscribe to me on Instagram, YouTube, yeah, and follow me up on Instagram, right? So with that, bye.